What's up, YouTube? This is Pop Kid here with another deck profile, and I know it's been a long time since our last one, but I'm here again with my new Shaddoll build. Now, before I get into this build, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this is my deck from last format. This is the deck before Shaddoll Fusion and before Shikanaga and before Gristia. So just bear with me. And this deck was made before that, and it's been a while since I've gotten back playing again. So that's why you haven't seen a lot of content with Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's why I don't have those cards per se. So I just figured I'd do it just for the hell of it, and you could always, like, if you're wanting to emulate this deck, you could always side in those cards, obviously, because like the Shaddoll Fusion is good, Shikanaga is good. Gristia, not so much of Gristia, but definitely like Shikanaga and Shaddoll Fusion, definitely throw those in there, and just like whatever versions. But I'm just gonna show you my build and how I did mine for last format. So first off, start off with 3 Falco. Falco is needed just because Falco is like your monster reborn in this deck, and it really gets a lot of plays out. You can dump Lizard or Squamata, how they call it now, and with here's the usual play: dump Squamata, effect, send another Shaddoll Grave, send Falco, Falco's effect, special summon itself face down. Next turn, flip, get Squamata out, and then you can use their flip effect. You can use that combo with any cards, but that's mostly if you want to get rid of their monster, you can do that. So that's why Falco's good. Then I have 2 Armageddon Knights. Usually this deck runs with 3, but this was kind of like an incomplete version, so I have a few cards missing. But even with only 2 Knights and a few other cards missing, this deck still did consistently well. I placed second in what is it called? Local tournament here at mine, and this deck was incomplete. So yeah, 2 Knights. You can go with Knight or Mathematician. I only went with Knight because this is before Shikanaga, so there was no real reason to have an Earth. I mean, you get the +1 with the draw with Math, but I just like Knight just so that I can get into Winda faster. So that's why I have 2 Knights. Right, then I have 3 Hedgehogs. Hedgehog's just good. Hedgehog searches for your Shaddoll Fusion, so Hedgehog is really needed because of that. And flip effect, well, yeah, that's the flip effect. Send effect is get another one to your hand, so it searches when it's sent to grave. So Hedgehog is good. Plus, you could synchro with 3 in Falco, because Falco is a tuner, so you can synchro for Catasta or Armides or whatever you want. So there's that. Then I have the MST of the deck, Shaddoll Dragon. When it's sent to grave, it destroys a spell, trap card on the field. Really good, really useful. Like this card has come in handy so many times, and it's a 19 beater, so it gets over like most of the generic stuff. And the only problem here is that it has a balancing act. I mean, it has 19 attack, which is good, but 0 defense, and defense is probably what you're going to want to place it in most face down, because its flip effect is send any card on the field back to the hand when it's flipped. So if it gets intact, it's going to die, but it sends your monster back. Alright, and next up we have 2 Shaddoll Squamata. Now, I'm kind of like indifferent in Squamata. Squamata's good. He has a good flip effect. It's okay. Not often am I gonna use it though, but it's good to get it off every once in a while. His graveyard effect is much more useful to me because it sends a Shaddoll to the grave. So you can get into a lot of plays with that, like send Squamata, send another Shaddoll, and you have 2 right there, and then you can go for Dad or whatever you want. But 2 Shaddoll Beast. Beast is good. I like Beast. Beast is just your +1, so you just it makes the deck a lot more faster. And you get more dump dumping material pretty much, and has a decent flip effect as well. It's a 22 beater, so can't go wrong with that. So, alright, then I have two Veilers. Veiler's good, plus Veiler's just useful in this format, and I think Veiler's useful in most of the formats, and plus it's a light, so you know it works with construct, so I like getting that out. And here's where my deck kind of varies from most other decks. Two Rainbow Karibos. Now you're wondering, why do I have Rainbow Karibo in the Shaddoll deck? Well, because Rainbow Karibo is amazing in this deck, actually. It's a light, so it works with construct, and it has just like, it has the perfect effect that like works with this deck so well. It's while it's in your hand, it stops your opponent from attacking by becoming an equipped spell card. And while it's in the grave, you could special summon it from your grave. If your opponent's going to attack you directly, you could special summon this card. So Karibo is perfect in this deck. It has a light, plus because it's a light, you can go easily into Blackluster Soldier. So that's why I love Wing Karibo, because one, you can use it with construct, and then while it's in the grave, banish that, banish another dark, you get BLS. So Karibo works really good. The only downside is that when your opponent attacks it after you special summoned it, it gets banished after that. So you pretty much have that one opportunity before, like if you don't use its special summon effect, then you can go for a BLS. So, but which is what I do most of the time. That's why I have two. So it works really good with BLS. Plus, you know, you get Veilers and whatnot. So, the other MVP, Dark Arm Dragon. This card, so hard to get out, but when you do get it out, it's good, you know. As long as they don't bottomless it or anything or fiendish it, this card is pretty good. Like Dad, yeah, you set up Dad really good. You can all you need to do is send Squamata, then send another Shaddoll, and just get one more in the grave, and then like you can get two in the grave pretty easily just by sending Squamata and then send another Shaddoll. That's not Falco, because Falco will special summon itself. So send Squamata, send another one, and then just have one more in the grave. Anyway, I mean it's pretty easy to get them in the grave, so you can get Dad pretty easily after that. And Dad is just really good. So that's what I have there. Now onto the spells. 2 fusions and 1 poly. This is in place of my 3rd one. So yeah, I told you this deck's kind of incomplete. And yeah, like I said, I don't have El Shaddoll Fusion, but that's because this is the last format version of my build. And if you have that, definitely throw that in there. I would definitely run maybe at least 2 of those and 2 of these at least. But yeah, Shaddoll Fusion is just good. You need this card. This card you need it in this deck, obviously. Dark Hole, because Dark Hole is Dark Hole. You can go with Regeki or Rikagu, but it works from my advantage too to get my Shaddolls in the grave, so Dark Hole's good for me. Lure Darkness, just because, you know, you get +2, so it's not bad, and I always like to side out this card too, just because it's a good, you know, target, so I can side out. So Foolish, just to make a faster start, you know, makes you run just a little bit faster. 2 MSTs, because MSTs you're gonna need a lot in this format, so I run 2 because 2 is needed. Back row, this format and next formats on are gonna be really heavy on back row, so MST is just needed. Now, 1 Sinister Shadow Games. If I had 2, I would bump it up to 2. But I only have 1. Like I said, this deck's incomplete. So yeah, I sound like a broken record, I know. But yeah, if I had 2, I would have 2 in here. But I only have 1. This card, also the MVP. So this card is just really good, and it's needed. 2 cores. I don't actually use core all that much. When I do, it's nice. Usually what I use it for is I use this and Falco to synchro for Star Eater, so that's mainly why I have it. but you can use it for, as a fusion material as well. Plus, its graveyard effect is you get another Shaddoll spell card to your hand. So core is okay, but usually I only use it so that I can go into my synchro at home, and that's really it. So plus, I can always side one out, so it's good target to have two in there. Two breakthroughs. Breakthrough is just good in this format. It's needed. So breakthrough is breakthrough. Two Fiendish, because Fiendish is also still really relevant in this format and in the next ones to come. So Fiendish is good. Solemn. Compulse, because you can just compulse. I mean, you need it, And lastly, there was two Mirror Force, just because Mirror Force is awesome, and everybody loves a good Mirror Force. Alright, now on to the extra. Oops. Alright. 3 Construct. I go into Construct a lot, so I need 3 Constructs. Its effect is just too good. It's too good to, beat. It's a 28 beater. Sends a Shaddoll to the grave when it's fusioned, and it destroys any special summon monster inherently. So this card is just really good. I love Construct. It's probably like the boss card of this deck. So yeah, you need 3 Construct because Construct is just good. 2 Winda. I actually was gonna run this at 3, but to tell you the truth, 2 is good enough. Like, I can deal with just 2. Like, I've only brought out about 1 or 2 per duel, and I've never needed to bring out a third one. So I mean, 2 is actually okay for this build. Window's good. You can't special summon more than twice. Once. So Window's good. So yeah, you don't need much more. Star Eater, like I said before, you usually go with Core and Falco to go into Star Eater because it's a good combo. I'm not sure many people use it. I haven't seen many people use that combo, but yeah, you can. Yeah, Star Eater is just good, so because they can't bottomless it or Mirror Forces, so Star Eater is just amazing like that. 32 beater, like you can't get over that. Like you can't. It's just a really good card. Leo's also another good card. 31 beater. You can't be targeted. Like you can't go wrong with Leo. Yeah, Leo's just good. Black Rose. I actually just recently got this, and man, there are so many times where I could have gone into Black Rose and it would have helped me before, but I never had it before. So man, Black Rose is such a good card to go in this deck. All you need is a level 5 and then Falco. So you can go Winda Falco for Black Rose, or you can go Beast Falco for Black Rose. And man, this card would have been so helpful so many times. But yeah, definitely I would say throw this in there. Plus it's cheap now, so you can go for Black Rose. Goyo Guardian. I know this card's up to 2 now, but 1's good enough for me. Goyo's good, so it takes your opponent's monster after he kills it. So yeah, 28 beater is a pretty good card. Paladin Zektron. This kind of card is just kind of like a sub card, but I mean it's not bad. I just kind of threw it in there just because I needed something I can throw in there. It's unaffected by who is this? This card cannot be destroyed by battle by card effects to turn it summoned. Also, I take no damage, so I mean that's just a thing. So I mean it's there. So yeah, Catastor, just because Catastor is a good card, easy to synchro into and good effect. So there's that. Samsara Dragon. This is actually in place of my Armides because I don't have an Armides, but if I did, it would definitely be replacing this. But this doesn't have that bad of an effect. It's more of a defender to me. So yeah, Samsara is just there, just to hold a play spot. Lastly but not least, my 1XZ card, Evil Swarm Exciton Knights. This card is awesome. I like this card. If I can't go into Black Holes, I can go into Exciton Knight, and you know that'll even things out good for me. So I like this card, and it works out good for me. So you know it's easy to go into as well. So Exciton Knight, there's that. So all right, that has been my deck profile. Hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have and been playing it. I've been running this deck for a while. Ever since I stopped playing my Fire Fist. If you've seen my Fire Fist deck profile, I said, you know, put that deck down so I can pick this deck up, and been playing for a while. And like I said, I stopped for a while because, you know, just been busy with life things, so haven't had as much time as I wanted to really get into it. But you know, trying to get back in there, going to a few more tournaments and everything. So yeah. That's my deck, and like I said, I would throw in like El Shaddoll Fusion or the new fusion monsters, Shikanaga and Gristia. Probably Shikanaga more than Gristia, because you know you can use math with him, and El Shaddoll Fusion is just really great with this deck. But you know, I still need to work on it a little bit more. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it though. Tell me guys what you think, what you would add if you know, what you didn't like about what you did like about it, and just make sure to keep watching our videos. You know, this has been Thoughts of Nerds, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.